Have you ever cared deeply for someone, but no matter how much you gave, they just didn't feel the same? You tried everything like being kind, thoughtful, even bending over backwards, yet they slowly pulled away. The truth is, meeting someone's needs isn't always the key to winning their heart. Sometimes, you have to awaken their need for you. Let's talk about the psychology behind creating emotional need in a relationship, without losing yourself in the process. 1. Need and fear. In every close relationship, need and fear are closely connected. When someone starts relying on you to meet their emotional needs, they naturally fear losing you. And when that fear is triggered, it can create an even deeper sense of need. But here's where it gets tricky. Many of us try to show love by constantly giving, planning ahead, anticipating needs, and doing everything to make the other person comfortable. We think that by being perfect, we'll be valued. But often, the opposite happens. The more you try to be everything, the more they distance themselves. They start to feel uneasy, lose interest, and even shift their emotional needs to someone else. Why? Because you've removed the emotional tension that creates desire. You've become too available and too predictable. 2. How to cultivate emotional need. To build emotional need, you first need to understand what the other person actually requires on a deeper level. Someone with an anxious personality may crave intimacy and constant reassurance. Someone more avoidant may seek emotional space but still deeply desires safety and stability. Then, think about what you're capable of offering. If you can create a consistent, emotionally safe space, one where you listen, respond and respect their boundaries, you can become a source of comfort. But here's the secret: stability matters more than intensity. A lot of people are kind and giving at times but inconsistent. Maybe you listen today but interrupt tomorrow. Maybe you show up once and then disappear. This inconsistency creates anxiety, not connection. To truly make someone emotionally lean on you, be consistent. Even if your support is subtle, if it's reliable, the bond will grow stronger. 3. When regular effort isn't enough. Sometimes, no matter how consistent or thoughtful you are, the other person still pulls away. Maybe they're guarded, emotionally unavailable, or even misbehaving toward you. That's when deeper emotional triggers need to be used, but carefully. The truth is, external factors can also stimulate need. One of the most powerful ones is insecurity. When someone feels they might lose something safe or comforting, they panic. This fear of loss often makes people realize what they truly value. Why do we become obsessed with someone who gives us mixed signals? It's because unpredictability messes with our emotional balance. Their coldness makes us anxious. Their warmth soothes that anxiety. Over time, we associate that emotional relief with them, and we become emotionally hooked. 4. Stimulating need using emotion. To awaken emotional need, you can gently trigger the feelings that create it. Anxiety can stir the need to be heard. Loneliness can spark the desire for connection. Doubt can awaken the craving for reassurance. But the goal isn't to manipulate. The key is to create space where these feelings emerge naturally and then show up as the one who can soothe them. For example, when someone's feeling insecure, and you show understanding and calm, they may start to rely on you for emotional safety. Over time, they associate you with peace, grounding, or clarity. But it only works if you can do this without being controlling. It has to feel organic, like the comfort you offer is just who you are, not a strategy. 5. Emotional insight and communication. Still, even with all this, relationships fall apart when communication breaks down. I once worked with someone whose partner rarely talked. When there was tension, he stayed silent. So she stopped sharing too, hoping he'd notice her unhappiness. He never did. Both became angry, but no one said anything. This kind of silence kills relationships. We often avoid saying what we feel because we're afraid of conflict. But unspoken emotions don't disappear. They turn into distance, resentment, or silence that grows louder over time. If you want emotional closeness, say what's on your heart. Ask the hard questions. Express your needs calmly and clearly. Communication doesn't mean confrontation, it means connection. And remember, love is not just about giving more. It's about understanding how needs, emotions and connection work together. The more you communicate with clarity and stay emotionally steady, the more someone can feel safe enough to need you, not because you begged for it, but because you became irreplaceable. If this resonated with you, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. The Love Code is here to help you build deeper, smarter love. See you in the next one.